guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ty Mac and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you'll never miss an update from the Mac. So in today's video, I thought it would be a really good idea to just speak on a little bit more of a serious topic. We are going through some tough times. 2020, it's been quite a year. So I figured what better time than to make this video than now. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about how I handle my anxiety during lockdown or quarantine, shutdown, whatever word you want to use. Either way, we are locked in the house. So before we get started on my tips and tricks, I just want to give a bit of a background for how long I've actually been dealing with my anxiety. So for me, I've been dealing with anxiety for anywhere from about 10 to 12 years. I was diagnosed when I was about 15 or 16. It was right after my mom's car accident back in 2007. And I've been dealing with it since then, pretty much most of my life. Now, in the beginning, yes, I did have a therapist. I had a therapist for about a year or two or so when I was first diagnosed, obviously. And he was absolutely great. I do recommend anybody going through it, especially in the beginning, especially when you're getting to know what actually is happening to you, definitely talk to somebody. I had an in-house therapist. He was absolutely amazing, especially me being a teenager. He was very patient with me. When you are younger, it's best to have somebody who can really understand you and kind of just let you come out on your own time. So definitely I recommend talking to somebody. During these times, especially if you're getting to a point where you feel like you can't handle it on your own, and even with some of these routines, it's still too much, definitely seek help, definitely talk to somebody. We've all been there, and the worst thing you can do is be ashamed of it. So definitely talk to somebody, definitely reach out. It'll definitely do you a lot better than holding it in and not talking to anybody. So with handling your anxiety or depression, you definitely have to know your triggers. Now, for me, figuring out my triggers were the hardest because I hated looking back at an anxiety attack. I used to blame myself, as we all did, and kind of just question like, what's wrong with me? Why is this happening to me? Why can't I control my emotions? And I definitely want to say anybody going through it or anybody new to it, it's not your fault. And be patient with yourself. Over time, you will learn to become one and learn how to cope with it and learn to accept it. And definitely just don't blame yourself, like I said. Triggers are different for everybody. So for me, what I started doing was actually started a journal. I think I was about 17 when I started the journal, of just looking at what my emotions were leading up to the anxiety attack so I can see where my emotions started to switch and where I started to feel overwhelmed and started to panic. Now, once I actually knew what my triggers were, it kind of helped me cope and kind of helped me pinpoint what situations I didn't want to put myself in. Now, that took some time, obviously. It didn't happen right away. I don't think I started really learning what situations not to put myself in so that I could have a healthy mental until I was like 22. Now, the biggest question that we've all been asking each other is, how is your mental health during this quarantine? What is happening? We've got suicide rates going up, overdose rates going up. So how is it that you're managing your mental health, and what is it doing for you? I've actually taken it a little bit more positive. I was going through a lot just before the lockdown. So what the lockdown did for me was it actually made me sit in all of my moments and all of my emotions and learn to deal with them. I'm the type of person where I'll throw myself into work so I can kind of hide it, mask it, run from it, if you may say so. So me having to sit in my emotions, I felt was very good for me, and it actually helped me heal a lot of my past traumas and things that I was kind of just sweeping under the rug. So I started doing a few things to kind of just help me stay grounded and help me stay focused and help me really not take this in a negative way as it has been doing to some people. So I started doing a few things, such as journaling more, putting that into my daily practices, meditating, as well as having self-care days where I kind of just focus on relaxing and kind of spoiling myself in different ways, as well as reading. So the first portion we're going to start off with is journaling. Anybody going through a rough time, I definitely recommend getting yourself a journal and just starting to write down exactly what's going on in your head. So the journal I keep is this little baby right here. So in this book, I pretty much write down everything that I'm feeling. So what I was feeling that day, what things I want to heal from, how my healing process is going, things that I'm holding back. I might even write, you could call it a diary if you want. I might even write down things that I'm feeling for somebody else, whether that be romantic or somebody pissed me off. But it's a way for me to get my feelings out versus bottling it up and then having everything build up to a point where now I can't handle it or I can't address it calmly. So for instance, in this journal on my first page, what I did when I first started it was I actually wrote down things that make me happy. I wrote down things that make me sad, and I wrote down what my triggers were and things that I won't allow and will allow, whether that may be with romantic partners or even with just friends and family. You still have to set boundaries for yourself, especially to keep your mental health afloat. You don't want people around you who are going to continue to drain you and continue to put you in situations where you're panicking and you're overwhelmed. So definitely make sure to keep a journal. You can get a journal at the dollar store. You can get it at Walmart. You can get a journal at Indigo if you're ever going book shopping. Definitely just keep one with you. What I do is I'll journal either in the morning or at night, or I'll do both depending on how I'm feeling that day. But it definitely has been a safe haven and a holy grail for me during this time. So next on the list is meditating. So I've added meditating to my daily practices. So I'll take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes out of my day to just do some meditation and some stretching. During meditation, you want to let your body just flow. You want to let it feel everything. You want to let every emotion flow through your body. For me, I let my mind run absolutely free. I let whatever's going on inside take its toll and basically just release it in that moment. That's what I use my meditation for. I've cried during meditation. I've gotten horny during meditation, but it's me allowing my body and my emotions to run free and give it that time for me to deal with it. No matter how hard it might be or no matter how hard I might cry, it's my moment to really just let it go. So meditating is definitely something that I think should be added to everybody's daily practice. It's something that can definitely help throughout your day, keep you focused now that you've let your body just release what it's been holding on to. So next on the list is reading. So I have always been an avid reader. I've picked up a little bit more during this time. My go-to genre is actually urban erotica, but I've started to read more self-help as well as a little bit more motivational books as well. So the two books that I'm reading right now for my more on the self-help or self-development side is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a by Mark Manson. This is a pretty popular book. I'm actually starting it over. When I first got it, I got about halfway through the book, but I felt like I wasn't focused on reading the book because I was working 2 jobs, so I was doing a lot, so I wasn't really focusing on a lot of the tips in the book. Now I can say I'm focusing way more on it, and I recommend it. I think I have a friend who wants to read it, so I got you when I'm done. But this book is definitely great. For my urban erotica now, this one is probably my favorite. So with this book, it's by Noir. It's the Urban Erotic Quickies. So it's a collective of different books with little snippets in the book. In this now. So it's called From the Streets to the Sheets. And it features artists like Eric S. Gray, Thomas Long, James L. James, Quan Joy. It's got everybody in there who is known for their urban erotica novels, and it's got just little quickies in here, and it's really good, especially if you want to read it on those lonely nights. For my single ladies out there, we need this, okay? So if you're single, pick you up one of these, right? But reading is definitely a practice I think we should all also have. It definitely calms the mind. It just gives you a little bit more positivity in your life. It definitely keeps your mind flowing, but in a positive way. So next up is having some self-care routine. So for me, I like to do facials, or I'll do baths or showers with Himalayan salt, some lemon or lime, some oranges. But I love to have my scrubs, exfoliation, pedicures is pretty much what I'm known for. My friends know I love doing pedicures on myself. So I keep a lot of different self-care items around me. I've got my facial steamer in my bathroom. The two things that I love is my sugarplum scrub. This one is the lemon meringue body scrub, and then my cafe mocha sugarfoot scrub. I am an advocate for team pretty feet, okay? I love my pretty feet and I love my white toes. So having yourself a foot scrub is so relaxing and so calming. It definitely just puts your body at ease, especially if you've had a long day. The one thing us women love, well, some of us women, is to have our feet rubbed. Now, if you can get yourself a foot scrub that is just smells good and it leaves your feet pretty and smooth and soft like a baby's ass, girl, I will link sugarplum scrubs down below. Definitely check them out. They're absolutely amazing. No, this video is not sponsored. These are just two things from a lot of things that I get from them that I add into my self-care days. Now, how you set up your self-care day is up to you. I like to do it anywhere from once or twice a week, whether that be on a Sunday or on a Friday. I'll do a facial. I'll take a very long, relaxing shower, do my exfoliation, do my foot scrub, probably give myself a pedicure, and then give myself, like I said, a facial and steam and exfoliate and do a mask and all that. And then probably sit with a glass of wine and watch Girlfriends. But definitely give yourself a day to just focus on you, and you can even put your phone on do not disturb, or like me, I'll put that on airplane mode. Sometimes I'll take it off because then me and my best friend will have our little conversations. But do what you need to do to focus on you. Now, last but not least, I will definitely always say keep people around you who love you truly, uplift you, and are patient with you, and who you can trust with all of your emotions. Now, I've surrounded myself with some amazing people. I absolutely love my friends. They uplift me. They're there for me whenever I need them. We uplift each other. So shout out to you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, if you're watching this. But definitely keep people around you who are not judging you and who will be there to remind you that you are special in this world and that you do have a purpose. Now, we've all been there where we've had people around us who do absolutely nothing for us but just drain us. They take from us. They poison our energy. And as a person who has mental health issues, it's important that we remove those people from our life and make sure that we have people in our life that are positive enforcements on us. For me, with the woman I am becoming today and the woman I want to be in the future, as well as I continue to grow, the friends I have are ones that I can say will be around for a very long time. And like I said, you want to have those people in your life who are roots and not branches or leaves. So once again, shout out to my lovely friends. Get you a group of people that they ride no matter what. So guys, this was just a nice quick video just to give you guys an insight on how I deal with my anxiety during this time. I hope everybody is doing well. Remember to take some time to yourself, and remember to just love yourself and love on yourself during this time. It's a tough time for all, but we'll get through it. Wear your mask, please. Don't believe the hype and wear your mask. But that's it for this video, guys. Please remember to like, share, and comment below. Share this on your social medias and follow me on all my social medias, which will be in the description box below. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see next, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Talk to me nice, talk to me